Everyone. I wanted to share with you a few things I've been learning about my student engagement and my using my workspace, and a few things other people have asked me to share with them, as I have been very successful as an online teacher and getting full bookings, and I want to help you do the same thing as an online teacher. I want to engage your students, keep them coming back. I was looking through my bookings today, and every single student was a repeat student that I've had for months and months, that I've been able to watch them progress from just repeating exactly what I've said to now being able to answer questions, comprehension questions, and have somewhat of a conversation with me, which is really, really fun to see their progress. So what I want to talk to you today about is using some props and using your workspace to maximize your student engagement. So this time of year is a really great time to find little things that will help you in your classroom. Some things that I use consistently are things for holidays. We talk about holidays all year round, and you can find great things right now. Some things that you might find in the clearance aisles are things for Halloween, things that are coming up for things for Thanksgiving, things for any holiday we talk about all the time. Use these things to make your classroom a little more dimensional and keep it less than a flat screen. Keep the Try Me tags on. You can use these. They work great. I use that one a lot. We talk about jack-o'-lanterns. It's something that is very unique and different. Also, anything that has a Try Me and that lights up is also very engaging and fun. Keep those Try Me tabs on. Another thing that is great right now are figurines. Anything 3D that you can use in your classroom that is small and won't take up space in your office is great. Any kind of subject matter, of course, and things that are popular. Disney is fantastic over in China, and many things are very popular. And of course, our superheroes. Use them to make your classroom more three-dimensional. Another thing that is great that we talk about are seasons. So anything that you can have to do with any of the seasons, such as a snow or a snowman or springtime and a flower. One of the things that was really fun to see was a student that had shown a lot of engagement, and you'll see this in a moment. I'll be switching back and forth between screens to show you how I use some of my workspace on my computer screen to help you to better engage and make sure you're making eye contact with your student, because looking off towards some different part of your screen can disengage you from your student and lose their interest. So make sure you're making eye contact with them through that screen, and you're actually looking at them and not, sometimes right at your camera can be not making that eye contact. So make sure you're finding a focal point that will make sure that you are actually looking at your student. You'll find through my examples that I move my space around to show you that in the example that I'm about to show you, I will scoot around my workspace so that it is directly underneath where my camera is. I have a wide screen, and it's bigger than a normal screen, so that it saves my eyes and also helps me be able to use multiple screens, multiple windows, so that I can multitask. Often I might be waiting on a student to enter, and I'll be catching up on memos, or looking forward at another student that's coming up, so that I can prepare what I need to as far as props or reward systems. So you can use these things, and I want to show you the different ways that I do that. you can see in one of the students' areas that he is using a mobile device. He will not be able to use the interactive services that are on the screen, such as the pointer, the pencil. He will not be able to circle. So what I have done for him is made a 1, 2, and a 3. I've drawn that for him, and so when I show him this, he will be able to say picture 1, picture 2, or picture 3, and then I circle that for him and choose it for him. So he's still interacting, and he's just not circling those choices for him, for himself. Another student. Other student, when I brought out my flower with her lesson on the letter F, she brought out a flower also, and I felt really great about that because you can see that truly is student engagement when they're bringing out a flower and you have a flower, the exact same thing. You have made it, so that's a really fun thing to see. You also see where I have brought out um, my other jack-o'-lantern that you can see that I've used in the lesson about holidays, and how I just use it to hold it up, and then I use the Try Me tag to light it up, and the student enjoys those things very much. So I hope these things have been helpful. Again, the placement of your window on the screen, right under where your camera sits, whether you're using your internal camera or an external camera, be sure you're looking at your student and making that eye contact, and make sure your face is engaged and happy, and make sure that you know you are their bright spot. You are their happiness. So make sure you're enthusiastic and having fun, and that energy will also transmit back and forth to you, and have fun learning English. See you later.